Hello everyone, this is Dr. Pina, and recently I passed my INBDE on the first try. It was very long, and before going into the INBDE and what I had to do to study and prepare for it, I'm gonna walk you through a bit on my background. So I graduated in 2018 in Ukraine, and then I did my master's in prosthodontics, which I graduated and got my diploma in 2020. Then I traveled to Dubai in UAE, and I did my DHA exam to work there. And after passing the exam, there weren't very great offers, and it was very competitive. So uh, I decided the best option is to go to the States and do my exam here. So when I first reached, uh, I had to find out where can I start studying and from which material, because there's a lot of materials, a lot of programs everywhere, and I cannot afford to waste a lot of time. So I started researching everywhere, and I came up with MDI Prep by Dr. Sutton, and honestly, it was the best thing I ever did to prepare for the INBDE. No one will give you the best material, the best choice. Everyone will tell you what they honestly believe. But in this program, the main important thing to do to pass the INBDE is to actually understand what you are reading, what you are studying. Because on the exam, yes, they're going to ask a lot of questions which you already know, but they might change the questions. So if you don't have a good grasp on the topic, it's very easy to make a simple mistake on it. So when I was studying with Dr. Sutton in MDI Prep, it was an amazing experience. The amount of foundational knowledge which I gained in order to answer the questions, it's simply unbelievable. It's a huge game changer. Uh, the enthusiasm within the teachers in the program, it's overboard, it's incredible. And I love that they only give you the high yield information, but they make sure that you understand each subject and each important point. You have to understand it, because without understanding it, your foundational knowledge will not be good enough to increase upon it more information, to have a better understanding of everything and be able to answer everything that comes up on the exam. Now, is the exam easy? Yes and no. As I was saying, if your foundational knowledge is not good, it will be very difficult. I'm not saying it's impossible to pass it, but it's going to be very hard. In my experience, the exam was much easier, and basically because everything I was reading, I understood everything, the ins and outs of every question, what they were really asking me, all the medications, and it was all thanks to Dr. Sutton and his MDI Prep program, which I will 100% recommend anyone to go for it. And as other materials which I studied, I studied from Dental Board Mastery. I studied from boot camp, from Dental Mental. I studied as well from Booster, and honestly, the best programs I can recommend to understand it would be MDI Prep program, and I would also highly recommend the boot camp. The questions were very, very similar to exam day, if not for minor changes. Dental Board Mastery gives you a wider perspective. In Dental Board Mastery, it helps you to figure out whether you truly understand a topic or not, which is very important as well. And for minor uh, details to add on more information, Dental Mental was amazing. But overall, my number one recommendation was the MDI Prep and the boot camp, which I recommend 100%. It was thanks to them I passed the INBDE, and it made my exam much easier. And it's okay. After the exam, no one 100% says that I passed it 100%. No, the exam is very long, and the questions are uh, simple. You know them, you know that you know them, but still you always have this doubt inside of you because it's very long and you're tired and also you're stressed. But overall, it was an amazing journey, and I really want to give a special thanks to Dr. Sutton and the MDI Prep program team, because uh, he always guided me. He always uh, gave me positive energy, especially before the exam, and for believing in me, which gave me very strong motivation. And anyone who wants to pass the INBDE, I would highly recommend it to go through this pass. And I 100% guarantee from my part that if they really put in the work and they trust in Dr. Sutton and go with his study method and go through the boot camp, I guarantee they will pass 100% from my part. So just wanted to let everyone know how was my journey, and I wish everyone good luck. Take care.